they upset very early on in the tournament. Wizzrobe falling down to Nintendo 2-1 in the first round of Top 64. Right. Winner here will move on to play Chudat, waiting for them. And if they fall down here, I believe they get Top 32, 25th.
I'm not entirely certain, to tell you the truth. But if that's true, then if they are in top 32 already, then
this is a best of 5.
It's a best of 5.
Yeah, and I believe winner guarantees himself at least 17th if the numbers work out. Wizzrobe off to a lead. Right. Fox, Falcon on FD, a pretty common neutral. Ooh, nice crouch cancel. Oh, reads it.
So like a lot of Falcons, when they're trying to like figure out how they're counterpicking Fox, they try to decide if they want to fight Fox on Yoshi's or if they want to fight him on FD.
Yeah.
A lot of Falcons usually pick Yoshi's, but the 20GX Falcons are a pretty big fan of FD, so I think that's why it ended up here.
And a pretty big reason for that not going to Yoshi's is because while Falcon is very powerful and will kill you fairly early, Fox's nair is so fast, and on Yoshi's it covers so much space relative to how big the actual stage is that Falcon can't put out his defensive hitbox to even use his strengths.
Wizzy is super great at getting at the up B off the stage, reacts to it almost every time, really.
Drops the 4-stock by giving Druggedfox and Noogie at the edge of the stage. Pulls out, uses his invincibility to call out Druggedfox, just running through.
Druggedfox is making a lot of mistakes right now. I think he's going for like shine up smashes, but I guess Wizzy is as well.
Yeah, that was definitely a short up air, but he might have actually canceled the jump squat animation with the edge of the stage and just fell off with that up air. Or no, with that knee, and just didn't get anything. Right. But still, he's going to clean this up. If we know anything about Wizzrobe, a fantastic sweet spot from Druggedfox there. Here he comes.
Up smash.
Oh, doesn't go for the infinite that he's always talking about against Peach.
It's a little harder against Falcon. I'm surprised he didn't go for an up tilt after the up smash. Might not have hit. Maybe he knows something I don't know.
Ooh, turnaround jab, and he's actually going to die to Gentleman. Oh, 3 quick gimps, not quite. Wizzrobe actually put himself in a really bad position there. Or well, he was put in a really bad position. So despite how close that was actually really convincing for Wizzrobe 95% of the time.
Right.
5% Druggedfox was able to find 2 shot swings. Go ahead.
What really ended up happening there was Wizzy was just making like 3 mistakes, honestly, and they were all off-stage mistakes. And Druggedfox just capitalized.
And a lot of the times they were mistakes that cost him his jump as well.
Right.
And just going back to FD in a best of 5.
I'm assuming that Wizzy banned.
No bans.
No,
Best of 5.
I kind of disagree with this then.
I absolutely disagree with this.
I just think Found is so objectively Fox's best stage in this matchup. But maybe he's thinking, I need that counter pick for if I do take this game, that last game counter pick. I know a lot of people are a fan of saying the best counter pick for last. Very sick stuff.
Man, you might be right, but taking him back to a stage where, I mean, if you weren't given a couple gifts from the heavens, you were almost going to get 4-stock.
And shine. No.
Ooh, good smash deal.
Reverse bear?
Nice.
Wow. Like not what I would have chose, but it was certainly excellent. That was, I might steal that.
I want to know why Wizzrobe DI'd the nair in. Like, obviously he wasn't anticipating the nair, otherwise he would have DI'd out. But what was he DIing off stage, or towards the center of the stage 4? You know, what that DI mix-up was. Oh my god, another jump read. Same thing as game 1. Just at a higher percent, but this time he actually cleans up Druggedfox stock immediately.
At earlier percents, it's a little more beneficial to just read the tech off of up smash. Off of up throw, I'm sorry. Yeah. So you up throw and then you read it. But
because up throw up air, this is as Fox, up throwing Falcon, right?
Yeah.
Up throw up air and up throw up smash don't work just because he can actually jump out with a wiggle, right?
Yeah, at very, very early percents. But something I've been, kind of messing around with lately is if you do the up throw, you jump in up air to read the Falcon jumping.
Okay.
But so few good Falcons, like only the good Falcons do that really, so.
Yeah. So if you're just a normal Fox, if they're really bad, you can re-grab them. Others, you can just up smash, follow up with a back air, all sorts of stuff. But Wizzrobe is not a scrubby Falcon. He will definitely go for the jump out. Up 3-1. This counter pick just crushing Druggedfox. My God.
And this is exactly why, I mean, Gravy says this is the stage to go to if you have to decide between Yoshi's and FD, because Falcon can tech chase. And if you're good at the tech chase, final is just better.
It's not a problem, yeah.
I'd say it's better than Yoshi's because you're dealing with less edges. Like, the stage is less edge.
I'm so lost on why he came back.
Maybe he just, sometimes you want to prove to yourself you can win. And like I said, maybe he's saving his best counter pick for last. You know, the Falcon counter pick.
I mean,
a lot of
won't
players
get
wanna
there
do
at
that.
this rate. You gotta have these calculated gambles. A super nice hack stash into double jump over back there. That's always a super, like, you know, on stream and recording or in recording setups, it doesn't look super impressive. But when you're actually that Fox standing at the ledge, that hack stash just throws you for a loop.
Yeah, it really does.
You have no idea what's coming.
Because you're kind of dash dancing there, and you're telling yourself, when he lands on the stage, I'm going to nair him. I'm going to punish him.
I'm going to react to his jump. He's jumping on stage. He's Falcon. What's he going to do? Maybe he'll up air. I'll just move around him. And then he just zips right around you and
you
just
can
launches
still
you off.
catch it sometimes if they're not perfect enough. But,
of course.
I mean, Wizzy's he's gonna usually be perfect enough.
The face of 20GX.
Yeah, you're catching a real nice blue moon if Wizzy's not being perfect enough.
Yeah, just once in a lifetime opportunity. See, this is the counter pick we were expecting, but now instead of being in a 1-0 situation where it's like maybe I'll even it up, we'll have a really nice like close set. He's down 2-0.
So Wizzy actually wiggled out of the up throw. And he didn't jump; he just landed. And like that's one of the first times I've seen that. That was really nice.
I guess it avoids the tech chase.
Right.
It's a different. He goes for the super pro laser land. It's less
Wow!
level. Oh
so
my
he
God.
bears to like bait out an option from him because Bear doesn't, you know, it's not that great on shield. And then he just like a super close Bear is not that great on shield. And then he does a pivot. Really sick stuff.
Yeah. So with Falcon, you know, every move, you know, it's thrown with a purpose. Sometimes it's a bait to just get someone to come in. You're just throwing nairs, throwing nairs, throwing nairs. And others are like that, where it's like, oh my God, he edge canceled it. Or like a do something button. You know, I'm gonna flip this bear out. You know, eventually with like some like medium level foxes, every time that you nair them, they'll try to roll. So then nair becomes the roll button. You know, and that back air served as a setup, a precursor to that knee. Setting up Druggedfox perfectly.
So Druggedfox got a pretty good ledge dash there, but as like his ledge dashes have just been like they've been like good, like they've been good, great ledge dashes, but he's not choosing the kind of options out of it that make ledge dash really effective. He's trying to nair Wizzy, and Wizzy's just standing right outside the range of invincibility and kneeing him, or bearing, you know, whatever. He's throwing out a move to stuff Druggedfox out.
Yeah, it's a very similar situation, you know, as Fox. Like, you do a godlike recovery, and then you decide to drill from ledge. You know, you do something really pro, and you follow it up with something not that great that the Falcon's looking for. Are we going to see this 3-0?
I feel like it's one of those things, like, you know, all Falcons were doing it before, but
oh my God.
None made it really apparent how good back air knee is.
It's a very fast, pretty safe hitbox and fairly large into a fantastic kill move.
Right. Once that back air connects, you can usually get a knee. So it's really good.
And Druggedfox just not able to adapt to Wizzy. Just not quite winning the mix-up game in neutral. Not.
Oh no.
He's also not throwing out a lot of aerials meant to bait in Wizzrobe. Ooh, edge cancels. Ooh.
So I think the right option, instead of a bear there, would have been a reverse nair into something else.
And landing on the platform.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can definitely get behind that.
Great coverage from Wizzy.
Oh boy, he's just all over him. Shy Guy
just did a one-frame link.
Wait, really?
Yeah. That knee and then covering whatever happened afterwards.
Falls 3-0. Druggedfox